Alright, so we should be good. Can you hear me? I'm Fighter Cows. That's Double R. Can you hear him?
Hello, I'm Double RPG.
And that's Visible Ninja over there. Can you hear him?
I certainly hope so.
Because your mic didn't like you before.
Yeah,
Woof.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I can hear hear our commentary.
Good.
For all three sides.
Good,
So, yeah.
good.
Awesome.
I am so hype! This isn't fake hype. This isn't manufactured. I am legitimately his hype. I am hype.
Giant.
I mean,
Now, why is he hyped? Well,
Stay tuned to find out.
exactly.
yes. At the very end of the show,
Yeah.
no doubt.
So, we left off at Tamar Pass. It's funny that I actually
Tamar
have this
Pass.
energy because I've been out for like 3 hours walking around with a heavy box. That Wacom tablet. I don't know where I'm finding this energy from. My hype, I think. Just pure hype.
Did you just spoil what it was you were hyped about?
No, I did not. That is not. That is already. I've told about the Wacom tablet.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. It's something else.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. It'll be up at the end of the episode. So yeah, you're at Tamor.
Howdy do. Well, at least you guys are nice.
How do you do and how are you?
Yeah.
Howdy ho! So,
Bring a towel.
how's everybody this week?
You already know about me, huh?
Well, aside from you being all hyped and all.
Yeah, like me, I've been doing better actually. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
better.
you were having some pain there.
Well, yeah, I'm improving. So feel good.
I guess I don't need the headbands or the gaudy bandana.
I've also just discovered the single best combination of condiments I've ever known of.
Oh yeah. What would that be?
'Cause it turns out that some company makes ranch dressing that's mixed with pizza sauce.
Huh.
Well,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
that's a thing that I want to now seek out and try.
I don't know what to feel about that,
I know,
to
right?
be
I'll
honest.
have to look it up.
But for me personally, my week's been pretty fine as well. I have a new 2 cents video I posted this week.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yep, it's about the Great Ace Attorney. It's finally coming westward. The duology that was originally exclusive on the 3DS in Japan is finally making its way to the West on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation
Your non-refundable
4, and
purchases.
Steam on July 27th, the same day as Neo: The World Ends With You on the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Steam as well.
Awesome.
Oh, he doesn't sell
Awesome
MP ups.
stuff.
Okay. Your non-refundable purchases.
But yeah, not only does Kaus have himself a tablet, I'm getting my own next week. But I already have it on order.
Although I gotta know what's your plans with it?
Well, I
Just-
haven't really have anything planned at the moment, but hopefully something will kind of, spark my interest in trying.
If you had the time, I'd be like, yo,
graphic designs on characters again or something like that.
I'm like, yo, help me with my webcomics. People have been waiting for them to come back, and I'm like,
that's a task of the highest order. I don't know if I would be able to fulfill your expectations there, buddy.
oh, you know.
But on top of that, I also...
Oh, I can't walk past these schmucks? Oh, I can, okay.
Just right before I got on Skype today, I watched the new 2021 Mortal
Yes!
Kombat flick.
This movie is divisive, so I want to know what you think.
Very.
Pro or con?
Pro, pretty much for me. But I do have some legit criticisms with it, but I don't think it's really that terrible as a lot of people.
You've never been able to use the
sure,
words
the
one and beer in the same
Sure, the
sentence.
screenplay is crap, but like the fighting and the gore that they have in the movie, it's like this is Mortal Kombat.
Hey, Star Child, yeah.
That is,
You're not the only one. That's why I'm asking, because it is divisive. He just said hi, and he thought it was junk.
yeah. I mean, I didn't put on my nostalgia goggles. I just went in with an open mind, just judge the movie for what it was instead of comparing it to the other two films that released back in the day. And I was like, this is popcorn entertainment. I mean, it's not like the best video game movie ever made or anything like that. But I will say that it was still entertaining to watch, in my opinion.
Cool.
I just copped some mithril armor. Nice, Mr. Joester. Halo robe.
But I will say that I do appreciate its faithfulness to the franchise, or at least the first game, somewhat, because even though it was supposed to be like a reimagining of the first game, it actually acts more like that in a prequel combined.
He can't equip the dragon stuff. Yeah, he still needs the other, right? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'd say like he can't. He needs all the dragon before he can actually equip it, right? So that's
Yes.
how. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So once he becomes Dragon Master, then that's when you can equip him the White Dragon Ring.
He said, Starshell said, I went with no expectations, and I still.
Out of prison, and it's still feel ashamed.
Reason why I'm not like mad at either people saying pro or con is just because like I like Mortal Kombat, but I'm not a fan. I'm not like a extreme mark for it, so I'm like, yeah, alright. It sucked. Cool. It was great. Cool. That's how I am with it right now. I already got the warrior sword. The wind sword. Oh, I could sell the other warrior sword then. The judgment mace.
Judgment. Judgmental. Oh, speaking of Judgment, it finally released on PS5, Xbox Series X, and Stadia.
Yeah?
This week.
Oh, that explains why,
I have no idea.
every time I hear Stadia, I'm like, what do you mean? I thought that was dead. No, it's not dead. You sure it's not dead? Alright, I got him the wind sword.
That, Google?
Are you sure about that? John Cena just pops up.
Bad Gamer says, I've always had a passing interest in the MK franchise.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. I'm just like, yeah, okay. That's why I'm like... I'm like, you liked it? Cool. You hated it? Great.
At least I will say for Mortal Kombat, it definitely has one of those stories that definitely gets me hooked, but it's not like anything Citizen Kane levels of spectacular. It's one of those franchises where the story, I feel, is actually competent. Especially when, coming off of Mortal Kombat 9 back in 2011.
Oh god, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody bloody equipped?
Bad Gamer says, but as the game become more about the gore than anything, I've become less.
That's
and less
me.
interested.
That's how I am with the games. Yeah. It's more about the
because
gore
you
than the
have to-
actual
you have to
fighting
have
and
a
story. Like,
Yeah, you have to have a good balance between the fighting and the gore.
I
but
never-
with the later installments being more focused on just shock value with all the extraneous amounts of gore. It's like Mortal Kombat's kind of got an identity crisis right now.
dagnabbit, I keep thinking I equipped everybody with, and I'm like, and it's like, haha, you didn't, fool. I'm like, okay, mantra robe. Okay, wisdom staff. All right, mithril armor, radiance garment, halo robe. Okay, I'm trying to just sell stuff I don't need, and I keep almost selling the better stuff than the. It's like, hey, just.
Although I am gonna say it this much, there's probably not going to be that many towns going forward where you can upgrade new equipment until you found more
With all the-
in like treasure chests and all. So
With all the Vile Tribe activity, my sales are way up, but my morale is way down. Oh, poor girl.
damn the Vile Tribe.
There are fairies. Oops, that was supposed to be my super secret. Too late now. Alrighty then. There ain't a person that ain't talking about the Vile Tribe. I better be buying me some weapons and armor for there ain't nothing left to buy. Love the writing in these games.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why I liked it a lot. Even as the place north of here is called Might's Tower. Well.
Bad Gamer's like, I mean, for F's sake, some of the devs got effing PTSD from watching all the gore vids they had to watch to make the fatalities genuine as possible. Yeah. You could probably thank either WB for that or Ed Boon for doing that.
Oh. For real. Like, bruh. That's how you know you're too obsessed with the gore. When you want it to be that and like doing that to people. I'm like, well, I guess that's not a door. Like, just nothing else.
It's just it's one of those things. Like, with all that gore, it's like you're trying to appeal to like sadists or whatever.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not saying you can't chop someone's head off. I'm just saying, like, does that have to be everything?
No.
Okay, I think I went through every door here, right? Let me just go for it then. Might's Tower, man.
Which is why I thought that a game like Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe was actually good.
Hey, that game, I enjoyed it for what it was. I remember.
Oh, Lake.
What are you doing all the way out here, Lake? Ho ho ho, Mary. I mean, why look surprised, my full feline friend? I'm a lone wolf, no. But enough about me. Have at you. I tell you, but enough talk. Have at you.
What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. But in Lake's case, the foundation of Lunar.
There you go. 95 million budget. Star Child.
It was very underwhelming. The things that killed it for me was the bad acting and the bad CGI. Even the music was pretty bland. The only parts I enjoyed were the parts of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I do believe all of the Asian characters were casted well.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
None of us has a clue where to look. I can help you get airborne. There's an inventor named Might.
An old inventor named Might. Yes. Now, you're gonna need my help when you're in Might's Tower, because apparently...
puzzles.
The first portion of the tower is, is a puzzle.
Bad Gamer said something, and that's what I think of the people who liked it. They're like, well, it's got the gore, man, and I'm like, because Bad Gamer even said it. I'm like, that's how I see a lot of them loving it because of that. But I'm like, but is it actually faithful to the game story? No. But I'm one of those people. If you liked it, great. If you didn't, great.
Well, I mean, it wasn't verbatim with the game story, but it did itself as a reimagining to where it still, was close to it. Somewhat.
Oh man, I basically got right now. This game just turned into, hey man, hey random kid, let's go. Friggin', hey man, you've got this game just turned from you're just some kid to hey man, you're just some kid, but now you've got Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan with you.
Yes. That or you got Whis or Lord Beerus with you.
Pretty much, yeah. Might's Tower. Dude.
Okay, so I got it loaded up.
Yeah, we're gonna need some tag team help here because I played the PS1 and GBA version of this. I never played the PSP one before. So things changed. So yeah. So I'm gonna need help you.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and talk to that kid.
Is old Mike still alive? Is that you, Lake? All right. So I go up the stairs.
Yes.
Go up the
Go
stairs.
up the stairs. Yeah, you go up the stairs, and I'll tell you the directions. Okay.
Okay.
You must enter them in this order. You want to go. You want to take a path that's northeast. So the Saturn.
This one.
Symbol. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it Saturn symbol?
Mhm.
Okay, and then next you go northwest, which will be the star symbol.
Okay.
Your next destination is going to be southeast, which is where the sun is.
Oh, the sun. So back through here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. And then you want to go southwest after that.
So the moon.
Yes.
Huh. So it's like Lost Woods in Zelda.
Mhm. And then you'll arrive in another area, and then after that you want to enter the door to the west.
So this one.
Yeah. But yep. That was the tricky puzzle. So you should be able to get through the entirety of the rest of the
Hey, LPH.
Oh, hi LPH.
I'm glad you're here. I am so hyped today, LPH. So hype. You're gonna go what? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, Kyle. It's gonna be great.
But yeah, LPH, definitely tell us your thoughts of the Mortal Kombat movie. Oh, Lake, you only defeated 2 or 3 of them? I would have thought you would have gotten more than just that.
I know, right? I was hoping he'd keep swinging.
Yeah.
I was really hoping he'd have more. But I like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Like, ain't nothing gonna hurt him.
No.
LPA said with people, yeah, it's good to watch.
But what were your thoughts of the movie, LPH? But yeah, I would say with Lake in your party, this is definitely one of the few instances where...
Basically like a breather level.
Yeah, you can grind with Alex, basically.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if this affects the other characters with them leveling up, but with Alex, should be good to get...
I want to go up and here or up and down here.
LPH says, so the MK movie was fun, just like Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I love Godzilla vs. Kong.
That's how I felt when I saw the movie, LPH. It's just, the movie itself is dumb, but it's the fun kind of dumb. Kind of like...
That's what my friend said. My buddy Ray.
But some people don't like the new guy. You mean Cole Young, who's pretty much the descendant of Hanzo Hasashi, who becomes Scorpion? Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was supposed to be like some...
He actually took damage from that? Lake.
Oh wait, he actually took damage?
He took 9 damage.
Lake! You're supposed to be invincible, man!
Right? Oh, but he recouped that 9 damage, but still... Yeah, that's what I was like, you're supposed to be my friend!
Yeah, you're making Alex sing about those... those guys. But LPH says, yeah. I mean, have you guys ever watched a movie where it was so dumb, but it was still fun at the same time?
Yeah, plenty.
Oh yeah. Like,
It's funny how there's so many, but like, watch, you tell me which one. I'm like, I can't think of. Why is that? Why does that happen? Like, yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, okay, name one, and I can't think of any. Like, LPH, Dumb and Dumber. Oh, that was the first one that popped in my head, actually. LPH said he's so-so with that new guy. He's like, eh.
Oh yeah, Cole Young. Yeah, I'm kind of so-so with him as well. I mean, sure, it's the first movie, but if they made a sequel, I'm pretty sure they could, you know, make the character a bit more well-written. But at least he kind of, I mean, at least near, you know, the second half of the movie, he kind of, you know, grew on me a bit. But anyway, StarChild says, other than that, I've just been playing games. I almost have all the achievements on the 360 version of Halo 3. I played Avengers and Predator Hunting Grounds and uploading videos to YouTube. I may try to get 2 more of the endings on Langrisser later today. And then LPH says, it not as bad as that one guy in the 3D PS2 game.
Yeah. Shujinko?
Oh, yes. Shujinko. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shujinko can just kiss my ass.
From Deception, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool idea, but I like the mode itself more than the guy. The gameplay mode itself.
Oh yeah, that was the Conquest mode in Deception. That was my favorite Conquest mode in the PS2 Mortal Kombat games, or the 6th generation Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah, LPH even said yes.
Yeah, his acting was pretty bad, I will admit. But the character itself, I mean, he was so-so, but kind of grew on me.
So, Metal, how about you?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say.
Oh no, I was just saying, how about you in general?
He actually dodged Lake's attack.
Yeah, he's been dodging him. I don't know how. What do I got to do to hit him? But yeah.
StarTel says his voice kind of reminded me of the voice acting in the original Resident Evil on the PlayStation.
I was almost a Jill sandwich.
Come back.
LPA says, remember when Ed says he's the new face of Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, that was a new face, Shujinko. Boone. That's why, like, Tobias needs Boone, and Boone needs Tobias. I don't.
Yeah,
they balance each other out.
That's why. Yeah, Tobias should never have left, or at least he should have still had, you know, plenty to do with Mortal Kombat even after his departure from Midway, Chicago, what would eventually be known as NetherRealm Studios.
Yep. My dad grew up with Midway, back when they were still Williams. And they made arcade machines.
Every day, you know, every single day, I miss Midway as a company.
Me too.
They were like one of the like American video game and arcade companies and publishers that I really enjoyed back then. Because their games, they were mostly just like fun arcade experiences most of the time.
Methinks I was going the wrong way, eh?
Yeah, you may want to go back now.
Yeah, looks like there's
literally
a whole lot of
zip.
nothing. Okay. Thanks, Mike.
I mean, you had Mortal Kombat, you had Rampage, you had
Oh, Starchild, you saw those figures I got, right? Yeah, I got them. Believe it or not, I got them at FYE if you were looking for them. If there's still an FYE near you.
You got, as I said, you got Rampage, Root Beer Tapper,
Paperboy, I love that one. I suck at Paperboy, but I love that game.
Thunder,
Hydro Thunder! Oh, man.
NFL Blitz,
At Blitz,
Jam.
yeah. Jam, of course. Was it Boom Shakalaka? No, I don't want Flash Cut, I want the other one.
And Midway even published one of my favorite JRPGs of all time that was released on the PlayStation 2, Shadow Hearts. And
Yeah, you might be able to see them at GameStop too, since like probably cheaper at GameStop too. I think I got overcharged for these figures. I mean, when I'm saying think, I know because the Gogeta figure is only $20, but FYE was like you got to pay $25. I'm like, what? So now you know you got to use his sword dance on the little dodgy boy.
Starchild says he has those Shadow Hearts games. Even the third one from the New World, or just those first two? Because the first two were the best ones, obviously.
Shadow Hearts.
The game was both games were developed by the company that was run by the guy who would be well known for doing the music for Secret of Mana and Trials of Mana. Yeah, that guy. Oh yeah, Starchild says he has all three on the PS2. Yeah, the third game was put out by Xseed, but not Midway.
Huh. I love when Alex wins in this.
I mean, I thought it was kind of weird how they published a Japanese RPG when that really hasn't been like their forte. You know, publishing Japanese games in the West. And Chaos Wars, as Starchild says.
Interesting. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Thank you, Mike.
So the thing is that when you, after you meet Might, and you know when you have to come back to his tower a bit later on, when you use the white dragon wings to warp to Might's tower, it will warp you to the room where you actually met Might for the first time.
Oh, so you don't have to. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you don't have to go through that bullshit of trying to go through that again just to get back to the top.
Golly. So I'm assuming Might is a very introverted person.
Yes.
He even says he's not really a people guy.
If there's a good way to compare him to somebody, then compare him to Sid from Final Fantasy, because he is an inventor.
Sounds
and he
right.
does invent an airship. Oh!
Hey, Lord Doom, I'm glad you're here, Lord Doom. LPH and Lord Doom, I'm both glad you're here, because at the end, something happened. I'm so hype. It's not even the Wacom tablet. You know, I'm also hyped for that. Right before I say Nibikanyo. What could it be? Will I fire Kyle live on stream? No.
I was about to say.
Could be anything.
It could be anything, but my firing is not one of them, because I haven't done anything to piss you off or whatever.
No, you haven't. That's Lord Doom.
It's that I'm fired.
Oh yeah, no, if it's what did you know it's that I'm fired.
Not quite.
Either that or Jerry's gonna tell you to go eat a cheeseburger.
Hey, I can go for one.
Go eat. That guy should eat a cheeseburger. Bad gamer, you gotta wait till the end.
Bad Gamer says, did you get what I think you got, Jerry?
So you gotta wait till the end. You know?
Yeah, just,
Well, spoilers.
Lord Dim says, that sounds like me talking to my boss. I haven't pissed you off recently, so I'm in the clear, Kappa.
Metal.
Starchild says,
Yeah.
Chaos Wars was a crossover game featuring Shadow Hearts,
Ground Lancer, which is a spiritual sister language.
And Gungrave.
And Gungrave. Okay, now I need to check that game out. Oh, I flipped some sort of switch. Oh, I opened this up. Interesting.
Yes,
and it did not.
I think it gets that the elevator lift that was just outside right before you entered these pipes.
Open too? I mean, working?
Well, yeah, they should be working by the time you go back outside. A Bad Gamer says, I think I know what you got, but you said no spoilers, I won't guess.
Where's the elevator?
Right there.
Oh. I thought that was stairs. I'm like, I don't want stairs.
No.
What a...
But yeah, they should. Yeah, they lift you up.
Okay, so I guess I gotta also turn on the thing again. Which one? Do I go here or there?
Pick your poison, dude.
I think, yeah. Star Child said it's kind of a tactics game. It's famous because of voice acting. I gotta try that though. Ground Lancer, Gungrave of all things. That's not even a RPG. That's an action game. But Metal, what has happened in the world of toys? Because I heard some news that was like Ultraman related. I think I don't remember. What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, me neither.
But
There was some big announcements that happened
Lancer.
yesterday and like over the week. But yeah, go ahead.
I used to have Ground Lancer Generations on the PS2. That was Working Design's last game they ever localized before they went bankrupt.
Oh yeah, that's right. Star Child. He got the Castle Grayskull.
Oh yes, he got He-Man and Castle Grayskull.
And Will said, "How's it like being a pirate?" And he's like, "What?" Because it was us referencing how Hulk Hogan on WrestleMania looked so happy, dressed as a pirate for some reason. Like he looked, and I was like, I was like, I assume that's how happy Star Child is finding that thing, like that level of happiness.
Yeah, I mean, WrestleMania this year kind of sucked, but it did have its moments.
Yeah, night 1 was a lot better than night 2. All right, Lord Doom.
Okay. But it's just after watching WrestleMania that weekend, when we got back to watching AEW that Wednesday, I was like, oh, now this is a
breath of fresh air. Yeah.
I've been waiting to get back to.
Hey, they're showing Conan right now on Sundance if you have their channel.
Which Conan?
The first one.
More recent one, or the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
The first one with Arnold, because there's 2 with him, but yeah, the first one. Wait, is it the first one? Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is the first one. Okay, the Barbarian. Yeah, second one's Destroyer. Yeah, there's the.
Boy, Arnold Schwarzenegger made Conan true to his name as a barbarian. Yeah, there's that switch.
So, Metal, was there any toy news that? Because I remember there being like Ultraman stuff. Oh, I thought I heard him. I'm sorry. I keep thinking he's there. Why do I keep thinking he's there?
I know that last week I got my Ninja Turtles figures.
LPH says, "How was the comic?"
How was the comic?
That's what LPH asked.
Oh, the Conan the Barbarian comic?
That's a movie.
I know.
I mean, there was a comic. There was a Marvel. It used to.
Yeah,
funny enough. Yeah, funny enough, it was Marvel.
I think I remember my granddad, the one who passed away 10 years ago. I think he used to collect a lot of the Conan the Barbarian comics.
Starshell said the Arnold Conan films are great, especially the first one. Yes, it's a true classic. I mean, the first one. I still like the second one, but the first one is better. Like, it is.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. Second one, they did a TMNT too with the second one for Conan, where they like, we gotta tone down all the stuff so for the kids. Despite, you know, the first movie being hard R, like boobs and blood and everything everywhere. This market is to kids.
The second movie gotta make it campy.
Yep, Andre. I never knew that, Star Child, till like a few years ago. I never knew that Andre was actually the one in the suit, in the Dagon suit that, you know, they fought at the end. Did you know that he was uncredited, Kyle?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Andre was uncredited in the second one, but it was him.
I didn't know that.
There's photos of him and of Arnold and Andre, like from like when they were hanging out doing the movie. Arnold even has a story. Yeah.
Imagine if Andre the Giant was still alive back then. Do you think they probably would have casted him as Bane in the 90s?
Oh, would have been great.
To where, you know, Michael Keaton as Batman would go up against him.
Would have been great if he was feeling good, you know. Because I remember, like, even during Princess Bride, he was like already in a lot of pain and junk.
Uh-huh.
I'll fight it, but I don't think this is the right way to go. There's a story Arnold says about it. It's great. That Arnold said that when Andre and Wilt Chamberlain were having dinner, or maybe it was just with Andre, but I know Wilt Chamberlain was in one of these stories. Anyways, Andre always made sure that he covered the bill for dinner. Andre was just that type of dude. He was like, nah, I pay. Right? And one time, Arnold was like, no, man, you pay all the time. Let me pay, man. Let me pay. You know, you always pay for me. I want to pay you back. Let me pay. And Andre was like, no, I pay. And when Andre got up to use the bathroom or something, Arnold decided to pay the bill. And Andre heard about that and grabbed Arnold like he was just a sack of potatoes, walked him outside the car, and just sat him outside of the restaurant. Just sat Arnold on top of his car like he was a baby. And he was like, "No, Arnold, you know, I pay." Remember that? And he's like, "Okay." Consider how big Arnold is. Star Child remembers that story that I just told. Consider how big Arnold is, right? He's 6-something, 200-something pounds, big muscle guy, being picked up like he's a child. You know? That's how big Andre was. Oh, there's just a treasure chest here, so I guess it's the other one I gotta go to.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely was no joke, especially.
Wait, there's no other one.
He's like a big, huge Grimlock, if that made any sense.
Oh, I know. I'm supposed to pop out the other side there. Guess I didn't find the right path. But hey, I can grind, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's always a positive. There's always a positive. Hey, now I'm leveling up.
There you go. So you're sure not getting a lot of experience like what you got from the
I
Red
know,
Dragon
though.
Cape,
Yeah,
the
they're not
Blue
giving us
Dragon
much
Cape or
experience as I'd like.
I was kind of hoping you would actually get a lot more.
Maybe because of the whole, like you just said about the party. Maybe that's, yeah. They don't level up with him. So they're like, no, we can't let him get too high. Although part of me is like, let it be like Pokemon, where I could have my starter be level 100. And all my other Pokemon only like level 20. That's how I played it when I was a kid. I just had my starter at like level 100. Somebody once argued with me that you can't make your Pokemon level 100. I'm like, I literally did it a bunch of times. This in the VGC, what? Yeah, you can. I don't know who didn't. I don't know whose game that kid was playing, but yeah, they could be level 100. You ever seen those missing nodes that can make your Pokemon level 1 above 100? Because glitch? Hey, did you know those missing nodes are all Pokemon that were cut? That's why they're missing their number, like... Oh, no? It's gonna be weird trying to figure out how my tablet works, because it needs to be plugged into a power outlet, too.
Yeah, it's just... what is it with, you know, certain things, even like your tablet having to use a
For real.
adapter? I just never understood this.
For real, like, why does it need that much power? It should just mirror, like, you turn it on, it mirrors this, like, what? There's the Wacom 1 that you don't need, it doesn't have a power thing. The Wacom 1 is cheaper too, but the reason I didn't get it is because, like, it's also really too tiny. You know?
Too tiny and it doesn't have a screen.
It did.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But it wasn't as good of a screen as the one I got. You know, it was more glass. Like, yeah, it was. The one I got is more. It had more. It doesn't support tilt or anything with the drawing pencil either. Star Child, yeah, mine too. My old one, the one that I'm trying to recover data off of. That one too also needed to be plugged in the wall. My external hard drive, the old one. The new ones now don't need that, but yeah, my older one does. How about you, Kyle?
What? Sorry, you kind of cut off on my end of it.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, hey, there's metal.
Yeah, I am here.
Anyway, what were you trying to say, Jerry?
Star Child said his external hard drive had to be plugged into the wall.
Yeah.
And I said that my old one also. And I said, well, you know, like...
Older ones sometimes need external power.
Uh-huh. Are you in the room where Might is, finally?
Finally. I was trying to ask Metal if,
Yes! You made it!
I was trying to ask Metal, like, what was the... I forgot if there was some toy news, because I remember Ultraman stuff being announced.
Yeah, we got Fig Arts Ultraman Z Original, which is pretty sexy. We also got a new SH Monster Arts, which is just a release of the Final Wars Gigan with some new effect parts. They're pretty cool, but a bit on the pricey side. But hey, what else is new? Oh yeah, and Chogokin Dai Leon from Mega Beast Inspector Juspion. So that's kind of cool. It's a pretty awesome ship that transforms and everything.
Oh!
From Soul of Chogokin, which is a pretty high-end ship.
He farted!
Yeah. But the thing is that his gas actually sounds more cartoonish in the PlayStation 1 version. You know, I mean, Might is an old man.
You want me to build this kid an airship? Right!
Yeah, Sid. Make that kid an airship. But your name is Sid, though, right? No, it's Might. Oh, okay.
Might Sid. Star Child said something. Yes, I'm glad Sony backpedaled on that one.
Yes. PS3 and Vita stores are staying online for the time being, anyway. But PSP stores are still on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think many people are gonna, because the PSP is pretty old by this point, so it's not a huge surprise it's gonna get the axe.
Plus, PSP games are still on Vita store, so...
I still need to buy me a couple games on the PSP store. Like Ridge Racer is one of them, and I think the Burnout Dominator is the second one. And then after that, I'm content with what I got on my PSP. Or else, if I don't do that, then I'm gonna have to buy them on eBay physically.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I know there are some PSP games you can only buy physically, like...
Yeah.
Oh, I have
most
to
of the
actually
Square
go
Enix
down the
JRPGs.
stairs?
Yeah, that, or you could just use the, Wait, you can't...
Nope.
Wait, you can't even use the White Dragon Wings?
Nope, I just tried it, and he says, wait, Lake doesn't want you to use those.
So, yeah, I think if you just go down the stairs, where you originally came in, then you should be able to get back to the front of... Or the entrance of the tower where you started at.
Oh, there you go. This chute will take you directly to the ground floor. Huh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Those were actually good, LPH. The first two DBZ PSP games. What, Shin Budokai, I think?
You go... Yep. Shin Budokai and Shin Budokai Another Road. You go down that chute, it's like as good as it gets with that puppy Burdell being thrown down the garbage chute by Jack Nicholson.
Null said, wait, he likes us? Man, I can't imagine what he does to people he doesn't like. And Null's like, wait a minute, he likes us? You sure?
Maybe he just sits down on their face and lets her rip.
Just like Iggy in Stardust, Stardust Crusaders.
When we first visited him, he passed gas in front of us.
Yeah, just like Iggy. You know?
Yep.
Stardust Crusaders just fart in your face.
Yep. Yep. Alright, so one of the buildings should have our comrades in them as they are just currently taking a break. Waiting for us.
Hey, where's that warrior you were with? Don't tell me. He was eaten alive by might, wasn't he? Gross! It's cute.
He was eaten alive by might? Well, I don't know how might would feel about a guy who has lots of facial hair.
SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Dude, LPH, that was my first PSP game too. I love that one. That was my first PSP game when I got a PSP, Kyle. And Metal, if you're there.
Oh yeah? Oh cool. Start says, I also wanted to ask, does your Lotus Blu-ray set have the Animation reveal video from the early 90s?
I don't know because I've only seen the first Blu-ray disc, which didn't have extras, but the second one does. It might be on the second disc. Second Blu-ray disc.
You still looking for your comrades?
Don't worry
Or
about
you
it.
just, yeah, you just, viewing around. Hey, that's cool.
They're in one of these anyways.
Might as well-
I'll eventually
Might as well
see.
might as well do some more sightseeing while you're at it.
So yeah, maybe on the some of the dialogue's funny too.
Yes, there's a lot of activity going on outside your window, I guess.
Yeah, as
But
always.
that really shouldn't be too surprising because you have a lot of
I
people.
I live in an
driving by.
intersection. Like that's a good place to build an apartment building. Well, most cities like this, yeah, that is how it is. But still,
Everybody in your town makes cameos during our live streams.
yeah, really, fighter counts and the town of Springfield, all of it. Oh, there they are. They're chilling down here.
Yep, chilling
Except for
at the bar
Nash, apparently.
Yeah. God knows what he's doing.
I can smell Kyle's beer breath from the other side of the bar.
Just kidding, buddy. Oh, he called Alex buddy. Nice.
She said she's not drunk. I only had a sip. I had a few sips out of 5 or 6 mugs. Oh dear.
Jessica's totally hammered.
Did you meet old man Mike? Freshest of Percival promised to make an airship for us, right, Alex? If it's anything like the one Shira built, we might not want him to keep the... He seemed pretty... Oh, there's the Nash. I almost called him Charlie because Street Fighter Charlie Nash.
Of course.
You were sulkier than a 3-year-old, but now you're smiling so wide. You're a weirdo. Something kinky like that, meaning like he thinks it's a... Oh boy.
You're sulkier than a 3-year-old.
Something kinky like that, oh boy.
So yeah. Now it's time for us to leave out of here. But they said that something was going on.
Yeah, and I
near
don't
the-
see anything. Oh, there we go. Can't breathe. Please help me. No. It is a law of the
Lord,
prairie.
Cletus, please help me.
They're hanging that poor guy.
Darkchild says,
Woof.
Darkchild says he's
Woof.
playing,
Woof.
Gran Turismo Sport.
Woof! This writing. They're hanging somebody. We gotta help him. He's probably getting what he deserves.
Oh!
Golly, this you could sit back and watch a lynching. Well, this game got canceled. This game's not coming back.
God.
This game just got canceled
Oh,
hard.
jeez.
All right, I guess we gotta help him.
Oh, God. He's probably getting what he deserves. Ouch.
Come back here.
Oh.
It's you. Gran Turismo Sport looks great.
Of the Plains tribe. And this is my wife Fresca. That scoundrel tried to trick our people into buying fake medicine. He lied to us for the sake of profit. And liars must be hung. That is the law of the prairie.
Tempest and Fresca.
With our affairs.
Yes. Hey Tempest, would you like a case of Fresca to go with Fresca?
Fresca?
Startel says reminds me of the good, the bad, and the ugly hanging scenes, lol.
Oh yeah, where he always had a rescue. Clint Eastwood always had to rescue Paco from his hangings every time. Blondie! You know what you are! You're a son of a... Ah! That's the ending right there. I love it.
But there's action going on right now with what's happening in the scene. This is definitely one of the few moments where you actually see Alex express more of himself or have a strong personality instead of being transparent most of the time.
Who are you? I'm Alex. Time is at hand. This dude looks... His wife... They're married. His wife looks like she's actually a woman, but he looks like he's, like, young. I guess she oughta him or something. Oughta.
He's like a native Alex when in comparison to the actual Alex. I mean, they gotta have similar hairstyles.
They do.
But
He
yeah.
looks like Alex, yeah.
Mono e mono in this fight.
Jeez. Bruh.
Does he hit pretty hard?
Yeah.
Now don't worry, you got yourself plenty of healing items. So don't be afraid to use those when you get a chance.
I'm gonna. He did a crit the first time. That was just him getting lucky with a crit. Bad gamer said, I look nothing like him.
Oh, hardy.
Eat me, Tempest.
Tempest, would you like a case of Fresca to go with Fresca?
Me incinerates him. Him just shoots his bow back. Pew pew. Like,
Pew
come
pew
on.
pew! Superstar noises.
Good thing I got healing fruit, and not just
Oh,
healing
yeah,
herbs. Oof.
Yeah, that healing fruit is pretty much a godsend with how much you have on you at this time.
Well, yeah, I got 81. Yeah, I'm good. I saved it just for moments like these, Ka.
Exactly. Bad gamer, I'm just telling you the facts, Kappa.
The nightmare's over, Tempest. Die! Oh, no experience. Psh.
Yeah, it was just a friendly skirmish.
Yeah, it's friendly. Him yelling at you. Your
But-
skill is impressive.
Yeah, you don't get any.
I apologize for doubting you.
But if you were to play the PS1 version of this game, and you beat the final boss, after you beat the final boss, you would think you would get a lot of experience points and silver for that fight, but instead you get this message that says, no, it's in the sequel, Lunar 2. If you were to beat the actual final boss in that game, with Hero, then after you defeat him, or defeat the last boss, you'll actually get this message that says, all that hard work and you didn't get squat.
These two remind me of the couple in Landgrisser. There's a unit in Landgrisser that's, instead of just one, it's two, and it's literally a couple.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me of that couple in Landgrisser.
Is a little anxious.
Tempest said he'd help us. Let me just heal up again, just to make sure. Pretty sure it healed me, but I don't know. I can never.
So yeah, we have to go.
Out of here.
Gonna have to go. Yeah, we are gonna have to go follow Tempest, and we just need to take the path to the one area that we decided to skip out on.
Oh,
when Lake was with us, that forest area.
Lost Woods.
Yes, the Lost Woods area.
I like this. You know, it's kind of crazy. I didn't think. I'm like, man, that first map music is good. Can't really replace that. And then this one comes in, it's just as much of a banger. And I'm like, you know what?
Oh yeah, I really like
this. This
I
one
really
is
like
also a bop. This one's really good.
Yeah, the second map music in this game is probably one of my favorite overworld themes.
Basic monsters again. Starshaw said, I have to get back on this because I'm close to being done. He wants to. So he beat it, but he wants to get all the endings. If you didn't catch it the first time. Which I think you did. I don't know what these are weak to, but I'm gonna just hit them with lightning and fire, you know? Because that's just my thing. I don't know.
They're like mutated Mandragoras with Gamera's tusks, bottom tusks.
I saw a Godzilla meme. I saw a Godzilla meme that was kind of funny. I'm letting the games. Okay, there we go. So it should be Godzilla melting part of a mountain with his atomic breath, just blasting apart. And like before the atomic breath hits the mountain, you see Gigan pop his head out real quick and then run away. Langrisher 1 has 8 endings, Star Child said. I wonder if any of those, like, I guess, did they carry over to 2? Because I imagine on the original Sega Genesis they didn't, obviously. They couldn't have, but... I guess one. I wonder which one's the what you call it? The canon ending. Cannon to the left of me. Cannon to the right of me. Volley and thundered!
So yeah, remember this place, you know, this little campsite.
Yeah?
In a short bit.
Okay.
Because, well, there will be a part where you can't even, you know, get past the Lost Woods, and you will need to backtrack to that campsite.
Okay. And I'm gonna thank you. You're gonna have to remind me again, even though you said remember, because that's how I work.
Hey, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm your guide.
And I thank you for it. Oh no, paralyzed.
Oh, they got paraspores?
Dagnabbit, Kyle. Not you. This
I was about to say, what the hell did I do?
This Kyle. Not you, Kyle. That Kyle. There's so many Kyles. You, Demon Wolf, this guy.
And bad Kyle.
It's a lot of Kyles. So we're gonna say is that campsite from over here I'm gonna have to go back to, because we're gonna be like, oh no.
Things first, you gotta try to find a way out of.
Oh yeah.
Before.
Yeah, I figured. Can't just. What's a chest up here?
Yeah, make sure you get all the goodies as you possibly can.
It's a lot of enemies. Wowzers.
Because the thing is, I think this forest
Insector.
actually
Isn't that a
circles itself?
Lost Woods style? That's why it's called Lost Woods. Oh, you can't just rip off Zelda like that.
Starchild says, I believe endings A through D are considered canon, good endings, and endings E through H are considered the bad what-if endings, if I remember right.
Ah.
Oh, kind of like Clock Tower.
A Drakengard.
Yeah. Exactly.
Although, way before any of those games. Because that was like 91, 90? The original?
Oh, the original Clock Tower?
No, the original Landgracer. The original Landgracer, because it was Sega Genesis.
Landgracer, oh yeah. Yeah, it would be the early 90s. Starchild says he's not sure if the saves carry over to the second game.
Yeah, I guess not. Just because that's how the original was?
I mean, what games where you can actually save your progress from the first game, you can transfer over to the second game and actually get goodies that you actually were, pretty excited about doing? For me, probably the couple games that come to mind for me are Suikoden 2 from Suikoden 1 going into Suikoden 2, because you could get the main protagonist of the first game as a playable character through a bonus scenario not seen in just the game if you did not transfer the save data. And the other was for Golden Sun: The Lost Age, because if you transferred the save data from the original Golden Sun to Lost Age, then you can get all sorts of goodies with your characters, from the first game. Like you would get all the gene with you, or gen as people call it, and so that way you can actually complete that bonus dungeon if you have all 72 of those critters.
Also, Mass Effect.
Oh yes. Was that one that stood out to you quite a lot, Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one and Mass Effect mainly. I know there was other games, but I don't remember which ones I actually played that did that. Yakuza, sort of. You unlock some stuff if you had a Yakuza save file. Like even in Judgment. Remember in Judgment, if you had a Yakuza save file, it gave you like extra bonus stuff. If you remember.
I know that the Trails games by Nihon Falcom, especially with Trails of Cold Steel, if you transferred game data from one game to the next, within the next game, you would actually get bonus items. But that's pretty much it. It's just bonus items. It's like with features like those, you figure they would probably do something a bit more creative than just give you bonus items. Like the whole thing with Suikoden 2 was actually pretty cool when you transferred the save data from the first game to the second.
Oh wow, I forgot about that, Star Child. I don't think I ever made use of that, even though I had both of those games. If you can hear me and I wasn't. Yeah.
Ultimate Battle 22. Suikoden 2 save files carries over to Suikoden 3 as well. Yeah, but they were mostly just for like drama performances, inside the castle, since you could actually perform in plays in the castle in that game. It didn't really do anything where, say, like, the main character and his friends Joey and Nanami actually made an appearance in the grasslands or whatever, which I thought that would actually be pretty cool if they actually did, so that way it would have, carried that tradition, with the save data from the previous game to the current one that you're playing. But Suikoden 3 didn't really do anything like that. Instead, it was just like they had a couple of play scripts where the characters in Suikoden 3 can relive the moments of certain events in Suikoden 2.
My hype is building.
Oh, yeah, we got about an hour left. So, it's almost about time for him to unleash the beast with what it was that he's been, saving up for. Oh, now it had a secret one eye on its face. Gosh, that looks scary. That's like Lavos's eyes coming out of that.
Oh man, yeah.
Out of that middle.
Chrono trigger.
Yes. I mean, that is no, I mean, that's no Biolante for that type of enemy, but, yeah, more like Lavos with that eye coming out of its center.
LPH is a good question.
Did Banjo-Kazooie try to do that for the Nintendo 64? They did originally when it came to the stop and swap feature, because in the original, I think in the OG models of the Nintendo 64, if you were to start up the original Banjo-Kazooie by itself first, where you got to, like, I don't know how the whole process worked, but if you were like to if you were trying to turn on Banjo-Kazooie, but then you immediately swap the game out with Banjo-Tooie, then you would actually get the, or vice versa, and you would be able to get access to the features that were shown at the bonus ending of Banjo-Kazooie. You know, where you got those mystery eggs and that ice key and all that they kind of shown off, but they didn't actually make that feature implemented whatsoever in Banjo-Tooie, because with the more recent models of the Nintendo 64, there was like that time between swapping cartridges was reduced down from 10 seconds to, I think, 1.5 to 2 seconds, so you weren't given that much time to actually swap the cartridges in order for that feature to work. So that's why they pretty much discarded the whole stop and swap feature for Banjo-Tooie and just pretty much implemented those features into that game with their own features added to them, I guess you could say, which I think they were mostly used for like cheat codes or something like that, or something, I can't remember. But yeah, Rare did try something with that, with that when it came to Banjo-Kazooie back in the day, but of course, when you have newer models of the Nintendo 64, capable of doing more things that the OG models could not do, or, I mean, no, when you have older models that could do what the newer models cannot do, I guess they had to cut some stuff out.
Oh, you had to get poisoned.
I mean, there was, Rare did try something like that with Donkey Kong 64, where they were originally going to make the game playable with the Nintendo 64 disk drive expansion that was exclusive in Japan. Because the thing is that if you had the disc version of Donkey Kong 64, and if you had a cartridge of Banjo-Kazooie, you can connect both games together, so that way Banjo and Kazooie would appear in Donkey Kong 64, whereas Donkey Kong would have appeared in Banjo-Kazooie. But Rare ended up canceling that feature due to the unpopularity of the Nintendo 64 disk drive expansion. Rare tried to get really ambitious with a lot of their games, especially with the ideas that they had back in the day.
Yeah, I got you.
But just most of them didn't seem to work out.
I'll tell you what, though.
StarChild says he wants to get a Panasonic GameCube.
Oh, were those the ones with the DVD player?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But they were only exclusive in China, I think, or Japan.
I saw some celebrity was able to get it over here. He was like, "Look at me."
I think RGT85 got one.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he did get himself a Panasonic Q.
Oh.
Because
Nash
the Panasonic
wasted.
Q, you'd think that would actually be like the more definitive GameCube system with all the features. You figured, why wouldn't they release like a GameCube Pro or whatever?
Oh yeah, it did have a display.
Yeah, a digital display, kind of like that digital out display where you could actually hook the component cables to the back of the GameCube to give you that clear image if you were to put it in, if you had a progressive style HD TV or whatever.
Got hairpin.
Alright, so, yep. Now you can head back to the campsite whenever you're ready.
Alright.
StarChild says there are a lot of them on eBay, the Panasonic GameCubes or the Panasonic Qs.
Yeah, for how much did they go for?
I'm pretty sure they go for gangbusters on
Yeah.
eBay. Here, I'll take a look.
Thunder. Thundercats.
Oh yeah, they do go for gangbusters. Like, there's a pre-owned one I'm seeing on eBay, $699.99.
Golly.
And one that's one. There's even one that's like $1,400. Yeah. They do sell them on eBay, but yeah, they are pretty hefty in price.
Yeah, nice work, Alex.
I mean, I probably wouldn't spend that much for something like that, but you know, in case if somebody gave me one as like a donation to where they asked me to do a review of it, then I'd be like, hey, you know what? I'll do that.
So many of these things.
Oh, the enemies?
Yeah, like, come on.
Yeah. It's, but hey, at least you're getting a lot of experience points.
Yeah.
So, there is that nice silver lining, I suppose.
Yeah, at least that's something.
Yeah. So, I guess the month of May starts next week or the week after?
Yeah, already.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it still feels like we just started this year.
Yeah.
Is it us? Is it like our lives are like, hey man.
But hey, guess what comes out next week?
What?
New Pokemon Snap!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Wheelchair would love that.
Starchild says, yeah, I have a regular GameCube, so I'm not pressed to get one unless the price warrants it. Yeah. Unless if you're talking about the Panasonic Q, then yeah.
You just took a dump on me, little troll. And then there's like 5 other enemies that are rushing at us, so it's like I'm not gonna escape any battles. It's just, oh yeah.
Wait, he just flung shit at Mia!
Yep.
Note to self, don't get attacked by any brown smushy rocks. Well, too late, Mia. Now you need to take yourself a shower.
Well, Mia, Kyle, and Jessica leveled up at least.
Oh, good. Nice.
Screw this, I'm just gonna...
I mean, you don't necessarily have to go through that same path again. I mean...
It's just that's what I remember.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dyslexic.
I know.
I think these games didn't account for dyslexia.
No. Not
Especially during those puzzles. Like, if I didn't have you, I'd be out of luck.
Yeah, you probably would be. You probably would have been trying to solve that puzzle
Because
all
dyslexia
day.
would not have made that easy at all.
Mm-hmm. Show those Beedrills who's boss.
Yeah. You're in the wrong game. Phew. Nash leveled up. Oh, yeah, I ran right into it. Okay, you want this so bad? Fine.
So Nash finally got the level up, eh?
Yeah, for some reason she didn't.
Worst character ever in Lunar. Gets to level up. Whoop-de-doo.
He always levels up last. He always levels up last, though.
Yeah, he does. He levels up last, but he's usually one of the first people to actually get an attack in first before anybody else. At least in the PS1 remake, as much as I remember.
Yeah.
I remember in the PS1 remake of Lunar Silver Star Story, his agility was a lot higher than the other characters.
Kyle didn't even have to do that.
Oh, the Sonic Riser.
Look at him go whoop 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 trying to chase me. I'm like, bruh. Okay, I'm not doing anything with it. At the campsite.
Yep, campsite it is. Weird. I thought it would have triggered. I guess you gotta try to leave the place.
Oh,
you know,
through all the... Because look, I haven't gone through that area yet either.
Mm-hmm. Starchild says...
yeah, I do remember Orphan.
Remember the Orphan game on PS2?
I had the game and the anime at one point.
That's one anime I have not seen yet, and I know I really should watch it.
Yeah, nice.
I heard it was really good.
And then there was a sequel that finally came out recently. Sorcerer Stabber Orphan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, wasn't there like a new anime that just came out as of recent?
Yeah.
Where they actually managed to get the guy who originally voiced him in the English dub to reprise his role as Orphan?
Yeah, yeah, the one I told you about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Star Child, yeah, the newer anime just came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, wasn't it on Toonami back in the day?
Was it?
Or was it not?
I don't
can't remember.
I mean, I watched it on Anime Network. So I watched it.
Mm-hmm. I know that in the PS2 game, if I remember correctly, the guy who voices Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 2 voices Orphan in the in that game on the PS2, that Orphan RPG.
Jack Flynn or something Flynn?
Kind of interesting. Yeah, Quentin Flynn.
Quentin Flynn. Jack Flynn. Oh, she sent that bee to sleep and then killed him in his sleep.
Told that bee his boss. Mowing outside. I mean, it is that time of the year again for...
Yeah. You want some of this?
Starchild says, yeah, sent him to the upper room.
The upper room where Jesus. The upper room. We on deck. Okay, yeah, I'm going in circles. Why can't I just go to the camp? Or does it want me to go where I was coming from?
Yeah, you want to try to...
That upper...
The first thing you want to do is you want to try to leave the place. Not, try to...
Yeah.
Yeah. Go through the exit that they told you to, but just leave out of the place, where you came in firsthand.
I got it.
Yeah.
They just bit me a bunch of times because... I can never just leave.
No, because that'd be too easy.
Yep. Even though it's a PSP game, and sometimes you gotta leave. Lordy. Go.
And I can't really think of what anything big that's going on next week aside from Pokemon Snap releasing.
And Wheels is like chomping or champing at the bit Did you know both are correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For crying out, Scoob.
Dark says the other games that let you transfer saves is the .hack games. Yes. So that way you maintain the stats and the items that you collected from your previous playthrough when you
Dot hacks still better than
Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah, by a long shot.
Yes. That is no joke.
Yeah, let me try and exit like I was doing, and then they're gonna be like and then like and then you're gonna be like
Yeah.
Look at him running.
Say, go back to the campsite.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
No?
Nope, you don't want to go through that way because you just circle back to that map you were originally at. You want to go northeast.
Northeast? Oh yeah, I already went here too, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they'll say, go back to the campsite.
And then I say, yiggity yaggity you, Scooby Dooby Doo.
Where are you?
Yep. Nope. Yep, nope. There's another path there I saw. I didn't. Yeah. I know. Yeah, you meant up here.
Yeah. Don't worry, try the Lost Woods again.
So many FF14 guild seem to love Sword Art. Why? No accounting for their taste, huh? Right?
I really don't see why they love Sword Art Online because it's overrated and the writing is actually quite piss poor.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, I understand that it's, made in Japan and made by somebody in Japan, but when you're trying to make it a worldwide franchise, it's like there's certain, representations that are just like, The name of Star Child's free company in Final Fantasy XIV is Suikoden. Oh, cool. I know I named my character Rikimaru, and somebody when somebody saw my name, they were like, "Ah, Tenchu fan, I see." I was like, "Damn right I am."
Tenchu. I think I did that for your birthday.
Many in your Final Fantasy XIV guild. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Some of them said the reason was that it's so cool that Kirito is such a badass. No, he's not.
Kyle, you had to get paralyzed.
But I can stand up.
I like how Mia just is the one who actually killed that thing.
She just had to whack it with her wand. It's just like whatever weapon a character has is like strength doesn't really make a difference because whatever weapon they have, they can still hit pretty hard.
I don't know if I want to go north or...
Bad Gamer says...
Oh.
Oh, Bad Gamer. Okay. His guild. Okay, never mind. Okay, but it's only Japan. There are many European anime fans who love Sword Art Online. Yeah, well, have Kirito go up against someone like Guts from Berserk. He'd be dead within seconds.
Star Shell said the real answer.
I really like Log
Horizon. He just
or Horizon.
forgot those.
Yeah, and I started playing a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV, Shadowbringers patch 5.5, when it released last week. But the thing is that I think I even mentioned this, that my equipment levels are kind of lacking right now in order to get access to the most recent dungeon raid in the main story. And that's pretty much my negligence of not playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV with getting my, my raids or my, my bonuses for going through the mini raids in order to get a lot of gil and whatnot. And also doing activities in order to actually get a lot of money on a daily basis. But then again, it's because I've been way too busy with other things that I really don't have all the time to play Final Fantasy XIV every single day. Bad Gamer says, it's mostly because he is popular with the 15-year edgy teen demographics. It says, well, duh, outside the game, Kirito has 0 combat skills. Yep. But I would say, even with it, even if he were in the game with his if his character in game with the combat skills even went up against someone like Guts, he would still get massacred.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
the reason I'm doing this is because I remember not going all the way up. I went back down. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So it probably wants me to go all the way up to circle.
Let me go back to the guide and see if I can actually help you out there. Forest, Lost Woods. So 139. Okay, so
well, yeah. He definitely is. LPH said the Netflix Iron Fist is cooler. Well, yeah.
okay, it says man. It's like you went through all those exits. Now it's not even telling you to go back to the middle. It's like you gotta view all those exits.
I have to, yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't view the one up here. I went back down.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I was looking at the guide and it's telling me, yeah, you have to go through the mini exits within the Lost Woods in order to actually be able to be granted access to the next cutscene. The Netflix Iron Fist is more badass than Kirito.
Yeah.
I would even say Baki the Grappler is more badass.
Yeah, well, Baki will see about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Baki will see about anybody. Jotaro Kujo will see about anybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? It just headbutted Kyle. And did that much damage? Really? Oh, he dodged that one at least. And he healed himself because I gave him the healing dealy. Healy dealy. That's a good one. Healy dealy.
Now I'm thinking of Black Sheep again. Hey you, fake headbutt. Hey you, fake headbutt. New kid, fake headbutt. Ow, my head! Ketchup packet.
Yeah.
That's like one of those movies I need to watch again.
Who was there? I didn't even see that. Monster.
Bad Gamer says, honestly, with how OP Kirito is in every game he plays, Guts would probably not have an easy time. It's hard to compare high fantasy settings to low fantasy setting. But that's the thing, though. Guts is so lucky to get out of any desperate situation he can, you know? Even when it seems like the odds were stacked against him in any fight that he went up against, especially when going up against the 5 Gods hand, or
yeah, the God hand. I think they were just.
Yeah, the God hand. He would, or any of the monsters that were under their command, that he would actually get out of those fights. Even not even if not unscathed, but he would be very lucky to get out of, get out alive. Is what I'm saying.
They're just biting me a lot. Golly. At least you're giving me experience, but golly. Know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say this dungeon has gone on a bit too long for what it is.
Golly. Yeah, I didn't keep going up from here, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Bad Gamer says, I never said he would lose. I said it wouldn't be a curb stomp. I still believe Guts would win out of sheer stubbornness and rage. Well, yeah.
Huh. And now I'm back up here. Which exit didn't I see yet? I went up here this way. I went up that way.
Yeah, you took the west and you took the northwest. Wasn't there another path northeast? I mean, even the one from northeast that you took?
From up here?
No, that's northwest. But anyway.
No. Way out.
Yeah, from up there. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Up here?
Or was that all just a straight path? Because I thought I remember there being separate paths in that one pathway.
Yeah, there was. I went up one way and I didn't go up the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably want to go the other way.
Which was the other way?
Oh God.
That's the problem. That's exactly the. I went up. I remember I went up. I think I gotta go straight now. Let me try going straight then. I went up last time.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
I didn't go here
eventually
before. Yep.
Yeah, because eventually you will hit a spot where
That's what happened.
This is getting ridiculous, so it's
Yep. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Get some thunder
Hey,
rain. Matter of fact,
Chris.
just guard. Get some thunder rain. Get put to sleep.
LPH says, question: Who is a good OP? Who is a good OP?
A good
character in the
OP
last 10
character,
years?
because there are good ones. Who's a good overpowered character? That's plenty.
Beerus.
Spears, yeah. Superman when he's done, right?
Yeah. Let's see, who else would be a good overpowered character?
Yujiro would be if but he's not though. He's annoying with his overpoweredness.
Shaggy Blanco.
Don't forget about Shaggy Rojo.
Yes. Ashura from
Asura's Wrath. Yeah.
Yes. He is pretty overpowered, but in a good way.
One Punch Man?
Yep.
Saitama? I mean, I like his story, even though he's overpowered. You know, he's not boring, overpowered. It's funny. Like his struggles.
I would say any of the female characters from Precure.
Cure Forever Lovely, yeah. Forever Lovely. She's pretty strong. Insane Shield. Okay. I got the Insane Shield.
Bad Gamer says, MF gets his OP from pure love and his daughter and rage. Okay, see if you can try to exit out of that.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't keep. Okay. Flames! I don't know. Mia, flames! Ooh, just a half hour left. Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah. Let's do this. Make sure that we get through the rest of this forest.
I feel like the enemy placement they did is kind of like I don't know. I know old school RPGs had a bunch of enemy encounters, but like, come on. Yep. Now I'm back up here. And then I go, and then I took the one up and the one straight. That means I gotta take the one down now. That one I didn't go.
Yeah. At least we're making some progress.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wow. You guys aren't. You guys give us enough experience to level up once, but yeah, I didn't go this way.
Well, hey, I mean, you'll be ready for the next boss
Yep,
fight when that
there they
comes
go.
next week.
Yep, now they're like, what the heck? If we couldn't find the exit in daytime, there's no way you can find it in dark. You got a point there, Jess. Why don't we go set up camp? There you go.
Yep. So we can finally head back to that campsite.
There we go. Now we can Scooby the do. Be do.
Where are you?
Yeah. Where am I? Ah! Beedrill! You want some so bad, Beedrill?
Bees!
You want some so bad, Beedrill?
Bees in the car! Bees everywhere!
You're
They're
firing
on my skin! They're ripping
my
my
flesh
off!
Yeah. Your firearms are useless. Save yourselves. I'm allergic to bees.
Nikes, it worked.
Remember the cops? I'm allergic to bees. Me too. They just leave.
Me too. We'll come back later and check on you. It's been a while. I wonder if that would actually work.
You know, I mean, I was just gonna ask the same thing. Maybe. Because, like, bees are small, especially if it's in the dark. Like, hey, man, like, who knows, man? They probably got hit. They probably attracted, like, an angry hive of bees for all you know, Mm-hmm. Like, maybe they really did. You can't see? Alright, there's the camp. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we're finally getting somewhere.
Now we're gonna get Breakfast Club. I've been thinking. I'm convinced that magic is being used to conceal the exit. Between Alex and Kyle, we should have been able to find our way through. See, you two should be able to find your way through magic forests together. Kyle, the blue star looks beautiful tonight. Kyle? Just my luck.
The blue star. Yep. The place of significant importance in the sequel.
Literally named Eternal Blue for it.
For a good reason.
Graveyard. Duck, give me the bag. Gubbers Z. Nash. Mia. I dreamed of being I imagine how proud it would be if I made us one of the elite. It's my Oh, hey, cutscene.
Yep. Just retreading ground with what we saw before. Where that pool of blood is in front of Luna. I always found that to be one of the most darkest moments in this game. You know, just that cutscene alone where, you know, that river of blood was in front of Luna.
My name is Alex. Of our chief.
I'm up.
And if our leader entrusted you with it,
Jessica said.
then he considers you his friend, which makes you friends of the entire prairie tribe. Well, weren't you sleeping?
Funny how Null and Kyle are the last two sleeping. No, Null's the last one sleeping.
Is the Windows 10 sound effect from the stream, or is it just no? That was my end. Some Instagram notifications happened, which I was hoping wouldn't get picked up, but they did, because it captures all the sound, right? I put desktop audio, and that counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we can actually get out of the woods proper.
Yeah, you hear that music again? Yeah. Legit bop.
Alright. Biggie Balbo.
You know what else is a bop? The KOF 15 theme for the Sacred Treasures theme. Team. You know why? SNK put it up. They're putting up the OST already, even though the game ain't out. SNK themselves are putting it up, which is kind of cool.
Welcome to POW.
You know that?
No, I didn't know that. So we're in the native village of POW.
Howdy! This is the home of Tempest. Tempest is a leader? He can't be any older than Alex. We pack up and move on. POW never stays in one place. Hey, that sounds kind of fun. Oh, okay, there is a statue here. Didn't know if they were like pagans or something like that.
So yeah, everybody here in POW are...
On iTunes, LPH asked. No, on YouTube, SNK has been releasing stuff on Spotify and iTunes though. So if it's not, even if it's not out now, it will be. Right? Right, Kyle? Like if it's
right,
it should be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. We got ourselves some story going on here.
The Dark Songstress. It can't be. I don't feel so good. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Yep. The Dark Songstress. It's actually making the females...
Inside the Black Dragon Fort. No, Fresca! Be strong, Fresca! I shall find the Dark Songstress and snap her accursed neck. I like this guy. First he hangs people and now he's gonna break women's necks. He's gangster.
Oh, but wait till you see who that Dark Songstress is. And that's when you'll be like, no!
Wait till you hear my announcement at the end, and then you'll be like, yeah! I know. Ah, man. Come on.
Good. So yeah, the females are sleeping, so...
It's just us. It's just...
Ian and Jessica are out of commission for...
Now we're in prison. It's just the fellas. Nothing but the fellas here.
Yes. So now we're just having ourselves a little sausage fest with this with this group. So yeah, the place you want to go is to the northeast because I think that will take it to where. I
had to ask this person. Well, apparently I was right to go to houses first. I needed the permission first.
Oh yeah.
Which did get granted. random Althena atheist over there.
Wait, we have a non-believer of Althena?
Which...
Oh, God. Dude, you are gonna get canceled.
Who?
The
Oh, that guy?
Althena atheist.
Yeah, it's one thing in real life. Oh, people argue over, but like in this game, it's pretty set in stone that Althena exists. It's not even a question.
Exactly.
I mean, a couple lot of starlights
that'd be like a sin.
Yeah,
I mean, just to say that she
that's,
doesn't even exist.
That's like going to like Elder Scrolls and saying the Aedra and Daedra don't exist when they always show up. Like, yeah, Molag Bal doesn't exist. Well, if he didn't, how come he literally came to the Earth and did some heinous crap that I'm not gonna say here because it's a stream on Twitch. All right, I should probably. Did I say it?
And I'm gonna say this right here, right now. If Althena exists in this universe, I'm gonna say that B God exists in this universe, and B God
told you nothing. Dang, we were on point with that one.
Yes.
And don't take my medications, Morty. Oh, this is more of a classic dungeon here. Good.
Don't take my medications, Morty. I buff my titty with my head.
Look at this Corona Master.
Oh
God! Wait a second, Kyle.
How can you even do something like that?
Corona Master. Think about that for a second with what's going on now. Corona Master.
The founder of the true pinpoint of the coronavirus. The person who became an epidemic.
The Corona Master.
Can we? Hey, dudes, can we have?
Well,
some
we're gonna get some revenge on the Corona Master. Yeah. Well, if I knew Flash Cut would kill them that fast, I would have used this weaker spell.
Notice that the Corona Masters were pretty weak against Flash Cut.
It's just like, you know why? Alex's sword is also made out of soap.
Wait, what?
It's soap, so it killed the coronavirus.
Oh, okay.
Golly.
There, yeah, I'm more inclined to believe that.
I guess these guys are weak to physical attacks, so just smack them, I guess.
5 more Corona Masters.
Oh, yep, they are pretty weak. I guess being in that forest helped, actually.
If their group is named the Corona Masters, we're known as the Moderna group. Not the Oh, wait a minute, we're canceled because apparently if we're the Johnson & Johnson group, then we'll be giving everybody blood clots.
Metal said, right, in Canada, like, which...
That's funny.
Yeah.
AstraZeneca, first they stopped giving it, and now they're like, yo, if you're 40 or over, yeah, you can get it if you don't want to wait for the others to hit. So. Yeah. Good shit.
So which one you can't, like, it's still available in Canada even though, like, they know it's bad?
AstraZeneca.
Oh, wow, it's still in Canada. Okay, wow. Huh.
Yeah,
okay.
And like I said, you can get it if you're 40 and over, which I'm 5 years under, so but whatever.
Did you see that Alex learned Thunderbolt, Jerry?
Yeah. Just like Pikachu.
Yep. So that's his thunder magic that can attack a single target. But it's got some pretty high magic points too.
Well, we'll see.
You got Corona Masters and a Corona Necromancer.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Basically. Flare burn.
Claymore!
Oh god, that did too much damage right there. Golly.
That was
Whoa.
enough to get it? Aw, damn it. Ooh, yeah. That, Alex, that looked like it stung.
But Kyle avenged Alex.
But Alex didn't die, though.
He avenged him. Alright, he avenged him. Again, no, it's just, it's my thing. Speaking of, Alex sent something that I'm like, oh my. Well.
Catch back up to Tempest yet?
Well, we're on the next floor of this dungeon at least.
Okay. Yeah, I know that Tempest kind of goes a bit far in before we can reach to him.
Oh wait, I think I got him. Yeah,
cool.
okay, yeah, yep. That you weren't wrong about God tier, Alex. Bad gamer. You made it. Your timing's perfect. I never seen monsters like this. This holy
Kyle
sanctum.
says, Hail Tempest!
Yeah. Oh, now he's there. Cool, cool. Of course, it's a trap.
So yeah, Tempest fights alongside us. So he's a temporary playable character.
Freaking things suck their magic out.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. Almost.
I want to
almost
ambush
half
that.
their magic points.
Oh god, Legion from friggin' Shin Megami Tensei. What the heck? What the heck is this? Why? What? Why am I fighting? Why am I fighting Eldritch Abominations?
Oh. It's Legion from Castlevania.
Grand Falloon,
Wowzers.
as he was originally known as.
That boss with all the
Oh yeah.
zombie parts surrounding that orb.
Yeah, it's a funny thing about that, how his name was changed.
Star Trek said LOL, yeah.
But yeah, that's Shin Megami Tensei levels of
Creepiness,
scariness right there.
Yeah.
Or creepiness.
Same, yeah, you're right. Like, woof. How come I don't remember that playing the Lunar Legends? Look at this guy. Whoopa whoopa whoopa. Look how he walks. Whoopa whoopa whoopa. Hey, I like how that it was a big ogre, but as soon as the fight starts, you don't even see the big ogre. I got gypped.
But it's a Chaos Demon. Might as well be Chaos or Corona Necromancer.
Star Child said, I remember beating Legion Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, it's like Legion is one of the most creepy, but yet technical bosses to go up against. Because the only way to kill it is to kill the core, but you have to attack its outer shell in order to get access to the core.
Let's go. Man, he is hard. Gets crits. Wow.
That Chaos Demon's not a joke.
I'm saying Tempest hits hard.
Oh, he does?
I mean, the
Oh,
Chaos
wow,
Demon
he
also
does.
hits hard, but
Dang. I wonder how good his critical hit range is.
Ryan keeps getting crits. Remember when I was fighting him one-on-one, I was like, whoa, what's with all these crits?
Yeah. Darchild says, they put the Legion in Season 3 of the Castlevania show as well.
Oh.
Cool. I still need to watch Season 3. I heard Season 4 coming up is going to be the last season of that Netflix series.
I'm scared to open
they-
chests. I feel like if that one's good, this one will suck magic out. Just a feeling.
And then they have sequel series that's planned, or a spin-off series that's going to be underway.
Took a chance to. Okay, there's a dead end here. Guess that means I gotta go right, back down, and right. Or there's a button? No.
Yeah, I think you have to go back. down and take a different path that you skip down on.
Look at these Magugus and Corona Masters.
You know, the guy who made the Castlevania Netflix series, I'm really looking forward to his Devil May Cry Netflix series.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be working on that. Yeah, I remember.
Which I hope they bring back Ruben Langdon as Dante.
Yeah. He's a cool guy.
Jeez. I almost met him at a convention once, but
Oh yeah? Dang.
yeah, but it was the year when I graduated college, but I accidentally forgot to go to that convention.
Oh.
I met that same convention I went to the year prior when I went to that. I actually met Michelle Ruff.
Man, now I'm reminded of that time I met Richard Epcar just being sad.
Aw.
Sitting there all sad. I'm like, why is no ode?
I mean,
I like it's giving healing herbs like crazy because it's like you didn't buy a bunch, so we're gonna like actually no, I did
Right.
buy a bunch.
right, because you don't have any healers in your
Yep.
party.
Like that's how it's compensating, yeah.
Yep.
But I did buy a bunch, so it's like okay. I just have even more healing herbs. I guess I gotta go
Might
back
as well
downstairs.
Yeah, you might as well be using your healing herbs like candy.
Yeah, that's what I saved them all for, right?
Yep.
Times like this, you know what's funny? I don't remember this exactly, but I did remember that Jessica wasn't gonna be around in a part. So it was like a subconscious memory, like I just knew. I was like, I know I gotta stock these up. I forget why, but I know I gotta. Dang it! Sucked magic out. I was
Was it a treasure chest?
sucked magic out. Yeah.
Starchild says he met a few voice actors, but I have to backtrack and see which ones. So yeah, it was Michelle Ruff who I met, also Lucy Christian, who is the voice of Ochako in My Hero Academia right now. And the other was Greg Ayers.
Greg or Chris?
Who I think it might have. Oh, who played Frieza?
Chris.
Was it Greg or? Oh no, it was Greg.
Chris is Frieza, but yeah, Greg's the one who's bigger and has hair. Yeah.
Greg is the one
the chubbier
who
dude.
voices. Greg is the one who voices Son Goku and Sayuki.
Yep. Greg is Sayuki's Goku. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Starshot said I met Chuck Huber. I remember that much. Twice. He said.
Yes.
Chuck Huber follows you. Chuck Huber follows Starchild on Twitter. It's funny.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like one of the few people he followed for some reason. Starchild's one of them.
I know Stan Bush follows me.
He
on
follows
Twitter.
me too. But
Yeah, I know he
not
follows a lot of
wheels.
people.
But not wheels. Or metal.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I'm like, huh. That's weird. Because Wheels and Metal are the bigger Transformers fans.
Oh yeah,
Like-
you figured he would. You know.
Like, I
follow
am a
it.
Transformers fan. I am. It's just, by bigger, I mean, they know more and more adamant. Because I am also still, I do consider myself a fan, but you know what I mean.
More SMT.
Nightmare Fuel,
Creepiness.
yeah.
Nightmare Fuel, yeah. But then again, this is the Black Dragon cave or tower, so I guess they.
Well, they said the songstress corrupted it.
Because they would have to make the enemies in this dungeon seem like they would come out of a Necronomicon.
Oh, Star shows he also met one of Oolong's voice actors, so he doesn't remember which one. I think. Like if it was the.
The main one.
Yeah, oh, the one now or before Ocean Group or. Wubba wubba wubba.
You're gonna need to be wrapping up pretty soon. It's almost.
Oh
3
man,
hours.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, go ahead and fight this schmuck first before
Yeah.
you save. Besides, you're still all levels of hype.
Yeah, I am.
So, you want us to go ahead and plug while we're waiting, or
Yeah.
Okay.
LPH said something though
I think
first.
Metal went first last time, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can follow me on youtube.com/RPGreviews. That's where I work on my created content. I'm working on so many videos right now. Kind of taking a little bit of a break from my Final Fantasy retrospective, but still will be getting back to that when I get the chance. But in the meantime, if you want to hear any updates from me through social media, then follow me at facebook.com/RPGreviews and twitter.com/RPGreviews. I have a page here on Twitch where I do live streams, but I haven't done any for quite a while. But if you wish to follow me on Twitch, then follow me at twitch.tv/RPGreviews. And if you want to follow me on YouTube where I archive my live streams from Twitch onto YouTube, then follow me at youtube.com/RPGGameReferSolo.
Excelente.
Yeah.
As I get a cat out of my face. You can follow me on Twitter at VisibleNinja0, YouTube Visible Ninja Dojo, where we stream Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. With my little show Ninja Talks Live with me and some of my buddies, occasionally Fighter Cows, where we talk about all things mecha, tokusatsu, and everything in between. This week we're starting our new rotation with a couple episodes from Cutie Honey the Live. And if you're familiar with the Cutie Honey franchise, you'll know what you're getting into. Let's just say boobs and butts.
Oh. Etchy.
Yeah. Not
Not quite that level.
Not
Like-
quite.
Not quite that level, but
Definitely.
but
very
just that type of
charged.
lewdness, that's tolerable.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so check us out. And of course, check out hero-club.com for all your hero news. And we stream Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch over at twitch.tv/heroclub4life. We just finished playing through a month of Rampage games, and we're going to have some interesting stuff moving forward. But yeah, check us out. And back over to you.
All right.
You can follow me. My name is Fighter Chaos, FIGHTERXAOS. You can follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Fighter Chaos, same name. You can also follow me on Twitch, where I stream Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Fridays is a weird different game, and Tuesdays I stream Tekken, which I'll be streaming from my new PS5!
You actually got one?
Yes!
Yeah.
Nemu.
Oh, dude! Love this! I was kind of wondering whether or not if you actually got one, but which one did you get? Did you get the disc version or the discless?
Disc.
Disc. Oh, dude. You got lucky.
Nice. Nice.
And with that said,
Yay!
Nemu Kanryu.
How did you... Alright, peace out. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys. Well,